Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a Q&A and it is sponsored by Amaryllis Apparel, which is the shirt that I'm wearing right now, and I do have a few more pieces that I'm going to show you here in just a minute with all of these items styled. Amaryllis Apparel is an awesome place to shop for clothes. I found out about it through one of my friends, Ashley, and then another friend, Leanne, who both always do try-on hauls of Amaryllis Apparel, and I just got really into it over the last couple months. So I've really enjoyed pairing their items and styling them, and so I'm going to show you guys a few of my favorite pieces that they have for sale right now in just a minute. Before we go any further into the video, I have to send out my deepest condolences to Brittany Brunleach and her family in this really devastating time. I don't feel it's my place to speak on her behalf or really go into anything else other than just that they're in my deepest thoughts and in my prayers, and that I haven't stopped thinking about them ever since the news was brought to light on Christmas Day. Like I said earlier, I just don't think that it's my place to speak on, but my deepest condolences are with Brittany and her family. So I'm going to show you guys a few of my favorite outfits right now from Amaryllis Apparel, and then we're going to go ahead and get into the Q&A. Okay, so this is my first look, and I feel like this would be so cute for a date night or a girls' night with the girls. So the top this is the Sequin Dreams top from Amaryllis, and it's so cute. I'll show you up close. It's got sequins, and it's got this really cute, I don't know what it's called, it's like a fringy look. And I love this jewel tone. I think it's perfect for winter, perfect for January. It's so pretty. And I paired it with these black faux leather leggings and these adorable chunky platform strappy heels. I bought them for a date night, and I just think they pair super well with this look. If you don't want to be wearing heels, you could do an over-the-knee black boot. I have a pair of those too that I'll put on to show you what that would look like with it. For accessories, I just have on these really cute gold hoops. I did have a set of gold bangles on, and I took them off because they were clinging in the video, so I'll put those back on, and the over-the-knee boots so you can see that look. Okay, here it is with the over-the-knee boots. Also such a cute look. And then I just have gold bangles on with it to match the gold hoops. All of these items are going to be linked below in the description bar, so all you have to do is click the drop down box below my video and you'll be able to find the links. Okay, this is the Feline Festive Distress Sweater. I have one just like this in like a more, I guess like a traditional leopard print, the brown and black, or the caramel and black color. But I love this color. I think it's so pretty, and it goes well with black leggings or black jeans. You could do this with black jeans and do a front. I mean, it doesn't even need a front tuck, honestly, but if you wanted to, you could. And then I just still have the black over-the-knee boots with it. And I kept the gold hoops on because I thought they still looked cute with this outfit as well. Okay, and this is the Arcadia Eyelash Sweater, and it's so soft. I love the way this feels. It's not scratchy at all like a lot of sweaters would be, but I'm obsessed with it, and I feel like it's cute for a really casual look, so I'm just pairing it with my favorite jeans and these really cute tennis shoes. The tennis shoes are adorable because they're casual, but they're also stylish, so I just paired them with my jeans, and I feel like this is a super like day-to-day cute look that you could pull off just around the house as a mom. And you know, just for heading out to Target, this is just a cute everyday look in my opinion. Okay, so this is the Funfetti cardigan, and I just paired it with the Amaryllis Classic tee underneath, and I tucked it in. And I'm just wearing the same jeans and a pair of little booties. I love these booties because they're kind of Western, but they're just really cute with everything. And I paired it with a palm beanie. I just think this look is so fun. Here's what the cardigan looks like up close. I love the colors. It's so fun and cozy and soft. But I really like it paired with a beanie. I just think overall it's a really put together look. Okay, this is the Corbin Whoopie pullover, and I love the plaid print. I love the tan colors, the cream, and the chocolate. I think it's really fun, really perfect for this season. I just left my jeans on with it and my little booties. But I like this look. I think it's really fun, casual, comfy for sitting around a campfire, hanging out on the ranch. I don't know. This is just very me, and I really like it. Okay, last but not least are these Lexi camo pants that I just paired with the classic Amaryllis tee in white and a pair of tan boots. They're like little platform boots. They're tan, they're kind of suede. And then they've got like a little bit of a black platform on the bottom. But I thought this look was really cute and fun. I love the camo look. I love the boots. I think it's effortless but casual. Before we get into the video, I did want to say that they have an amazing size inclusivity. Their sizes are from extra small to 3X on most pieces. They also have no threshold for free shipping, so no matter what you order, you're going to get free shipping, and they have a hassle-free return policy. Make sure if you want to shop any of these items, you go below this video in the description bar, and all of the items I showed will be listed there. Thank you so much, Amaryllis, for sponsoring. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the Q&A. I know this is just gonna be a really long video. I need to set a timer. I'll set a timer for 45 minutes, and this video is just gonna be extremely long. And the way that I asked questions was I asked on my Instagram story. So if you guys aren't following me on Instagram, it's my name, Aaryn_Williams, and that's how you can follow me. And that way, when I do more Q&As in the future, you can ask your questions on Instagram. I just did it this way because I feel like it's the easiest to have them all in one place. Usually when I do it on a picture, the people that like I'm following or people that I interact with more, like I feel like their comments go to the top. And it might even do it on this as well, this type of question, like on stories. It might push people to the top that I like know and follow. And I wish it didn't do that because I wish it were more random, because I honestly kind of start from the top and go down. So we're gonna start from the top, and I'm gonna answer the questions that people ask me most, because I have certain questions that get brought up over and over and over, and I feel like those are the most, make the most sense to answer for this video. Okay, this is a good question. It says, have you made friends in the area yet? How do you handle being so far away from family? People ask me this all the time. So I have a couple friends here. It's honestly not a lot, and the friends even that I do have, the friends that I talk to on a regular basis that live within driving distance to me to do like a play date, I don't see them as often as I would like to. I would say we see each other maybe once a month if we're lucky, but it's just as a mom, and I know that a lot of moms just prioritize making time for friends probably more than I do, and I feel bad about that. I try to be a good friend, but I feel like I don't prioritize my friendships over like family time. I'm always like the number one thing on weekends is I just want to spend time with my like immediate family, unless it's Nick and I have like a once a month date night where we go out. And on our last one, I invited literally all of our friends, and I put together a big group of us to go out, and I like organized that entire thing, and I loved it. But then at the end of the day, I was like, okay, the whole point of date night is to spend time one-on-one with Nick, and as much as I absolutely adored being with all my friends, and I did, I wouldn't obviously trade it for anything, because we had an amazing night. I'm talking too fast, sorry. But I try to like reserve some time on weekends where we can all do things just as a family, or when I have free time, just things with Nick. And so one of the things that I should do more is prioritize my friendships, because my friends that I do have, I feel like we text all the time, every single day. We're constantly in contact, but not really face to face. So I don't know if that's really even the answer to that question. But not having family close by is, even if my mom and I lived in the same city, my mom has a full-time job, and we could see each other on weekends and stuff, but like I think that it makes the time much more special like when we do get together on holidays, because we spend every minute appreciating each other. Whereas I think if they lived like in the same city, I'm not saying that I wouldn't love that, because I would love to live in the same city, but everybody would still have their full-time like schedules. And even I think people who live in the same city, like I was talking about earlier, it can be hard to find time even to be around them when you live in the same city. When are you and Nick taking all 3 girls to Disney? So the older that the girls get, and the older that I get, and the more times I've done Disney with the girls, the more I realize like how much waiting is so much better. In 2020, this year, we are going to take the girls, well, not all girls, Skyla and Adeline. Nick and I are going to take them to Disney this year, but we're not going to be taking Reese, because like I said, it's very hard to take babies to Disney. I took Skyla when she was 1, and it was super hard, but I didn't know any better. I didn't know, I mean, I knew it was going to be hard, but I didn't know like how big of a difference taking a 1-year-old versus taking a 3.5-year-old is. And even we took them, Tara and I took them when Skyla was what, like, was she like, she was either 2 or 2.5. I don't remember her age, but that was still hard too. And having Adeline as well, who Adeline is 2, and when we took her, she wasn't 2 yet. Like she didn't really care. Like she had a good time, but like they were more interested in playing in the sticks, and just like when we were in Animal Kingdom, they were all 4 of the girls were sitting on the ground like playing with twigs, and they were having more fun doing that than like being on the rides. And so now though, like Skyla is 3.5, it's such a different experience because we went, and I know this was controversial, but Tara and I just took our oldest to Disney, and it was a whole different ball game than when you have kids who are so young that they just don't care. And like when I think back to when I took Skyla, just Nick and I with just Skyla, she had a good time and it was really fun, but I think what she enjoyed more than being in Disney was like having that just one-on-one time with Nick and I. In years past, I just didn't care because I was just so excited, and motherhood was newer back then, and I felt like I had more energy to like deal. But now that they're getting older, I'm like, okay, there is something to waiting until they're old enough to really get it. This person says, OG watcher, do you think you'll get back into more raw vlogs again once your brand is launched? Honestly, I want to be doing raw vlogs. I miss doing raw vlogs. I feel like in a previous video I had talked about the reason that I haven't been doing raw vlogs a lot is because I personally find it really hard to pick up the camera and find time to do said vlogs right now in this stage of life I'm in with the girls. And I just feel like right now everything is, my like day-to-day feels like a tornado. So it feels like I said in a previous vlog, I feel like the whole day goes by and I'm like, well, I didn't pick up the camera today, but it feels like the day went by in 5 minutes. So I do like desperately want to get back into the old OG type of vlogs that I used to do, and that's my goal, and I think I definitely will. Someone asked me, what do I do to stay in shape? Is it just a fast metabolism? Because I can't drink that much Starbucks, and then it has a W and it cut off. So I think they were going to say I can't drink that much Starbucks without like holding on to weight. Well, here's mine. This has 2 pumps of syrup in it and full cream. So I haven't lost any weight since the last time I did a weigh-in, and I've actually gained a couple pounds since I did my last weigh-in. I think the last time I shared my weight, I was at 138 or something, and I was so happy to be down in the 130s, and I'm back up over 140 now. So I think last time I weighed, it was 141. So I thought that my body was gonna start to really drop weight from breastfeeding the way that it has with my previous 2 daughters, but I'm like holding on to it. I'm like fully plateaued, but I am eating whatever I want. I'm not exercising, and I'm eating like a very high sugar, high carb diet, low protein, low fiber. So as long as I'm not putting the effort in, I'm gonna stay at this weight, which is fine, but it's just not like, it's not a priority to me right now to be like shedding pounds. But whenever I feel like I want to be in that mode, I will get back into that mode, and when I do, I'll like really like share, and I'll crack down on like what I'm doing to get healthier. The main reason I want to do it is because I'm always tired. Like I drink so much caffeine, but I'm always tired. I always feel run down. I always feel like I don't have the energy to do anything. Like once I sit down, it's hard to get back up. Like I feel like I'm always in that like constant just, you know, like you have so many things on your plate, but you're like, I don't even want to start because it's just too much. That's how I feel a lot. Someone said, do you want more children? If so, and what do you think you'll have this time? Oh wow, there's 3 like in a row about having another child. So we'll reevaluate that when Reese is at least 1. Because right now, like I said, you know, how I said the whole day just kind of like whirlwinds by. Hold on, I think I have a hair. The whole day just kind of like slips by. I don't like want it to always be like that. I want to be able to feel like I can slow down and like have more energy. And if we get to Reese being 1 and it doesn't feel like we've got our feet under us, we'll either wait or maybe decide that 3 is the perfect number. Someone just asked, will you be moving again anytime soon? And this is like kind of like I haven't had a chance to really like speak about this, and so I wanted to like tell you guys about this in a more exciting way, but we are under contract. I can't believe I've said that out loud. I don't know why. It's just there's a lot of like emotions wrapped into that, and I don't even know the perfect way to like announce that. And I thought about like maybe I make a video and I like talk about that we're under contract in the new house and why we're moving and all of that. So this video, like I said, is going to be super long, and I can't believe I'm like announcing this in a Q&A. It just seems so wrong, but I'm honestly not going to be able to continue on vlogging without you guys knowing that we're moving, because there's boxes everywhere. Like, the kitchen is bare, the living room is bare. We're legit keeping like the bare minimum stuff out right now. My bedroom is still like the next room that we're packing up is the bedroom. But what we've been doing so far is we've packed up the office, like literally the entire downstairs, except for our room and bathroom down here. Everything has been gone through, and we've donated probably 10 big boxes to Goodwill. We have thrown away countless things that I don't think that even if we took to Goodwill, I think that Goodwill would even throw out. We have really been minimizing, and it's been the best, like therapeutic, like it's totally cleared my head, letting go of so many things. And so that's what we've been doing ever since my mom and Jace and Tanya and Colby left. We've been doing that. And so we are under contract on a house. We have not closed on the house yet. And if you guys don't know, the house we live in right now, we're renting it, but they don't want to sell it. When we rented this house, they had it on the market as you could either rent or buy it. And we rented it because we had just moved here and we didn't know like what area we wanted to be in. And honestly, rental houses that I felt like were big enough for this entire circus of a family that I have, they were few and far between in our price range. And so we decided to rent this house. We eventually wanted to buy it, but our lease coming to a close here within the next couple months, we decided to look elsewhere and see if there are any houses out there that we would be interested in buying, and we found one that we are in love with. And I can't wait. Like, I'm almost in tears over it because I'm excited to have a house to like make my own. And when you're renting, like, you don't want to put a lot of effort into it because you're going to have to eventually leave. So for me as a mom, like my energy, I didn't feel like was spent well on making this house, like, I mean, it's a home, but I didn't feel like my energy was spent well on making this house exactly how I wanted it, because I always knew that unless we bought it, we were going to have to move out. And so now we're going to have our own home that's ours, because we're buying it. We're not just renting again. And I'm emotional because I feel like this house is somewhere that we're going to be. I don't see us really ever selling it. I think that if we ever decided that we needed more space or more house, that we would just build onto it. And I think that whatever changes we want, we'll just renovate and do it that way. I just foresee this being, if not a forever home, like a very, very long-term home for us. And Nick is like over the moon thrilled. I'm over the moon thrilled. I'm so excited about it. So that's where we're at there. Although it is kind of terrifying, like packing up everything and getting ready to move whenever you like it's under contract, but it's not, like, nothing is signed. Okay, I ran out of space. I just had to delete space. So I'm like, okay. What I was saying is buying and selling a house is never like 100%. You could be right up to the closing date and something fall through. You could be selling your house and then right at the very end your buyer's back out. So luckily we don't have to go through selling, because selling is so stressful. It's one of the most stressful things we've ever done in our life, is selling a house. And when we were selling our house in Katy, it fell through. We were like so excited because we were under contract and we thought everything was going good, and then they backed out. And so just praying and hoping that everything goes well and that the closing goes well and that we move in, because if it doesn't, then we're gonna be back to square one, like looking for a house. Someone said, how did you get started on your YouTube channel and were you nervous? I was not nervous starting my YouTube channel because I had absolutely no idea what I was getting myself into. I started my YouTube channel because of Anna Ciccone. I watched her vlogs when I was pregnant and I fell in love with her, and I thought that her life was so fun and that vlogging would be so fun, and I was just like mesmerized by her. And I was like, I want to be the American Anna Ciccone. That was legit my life goal. Oh, my mom's calling me. I'll have to call her back. Not really my life goal, but I really wanted to be just like Anna. And I had absolutely no idea what I was getting myself into doing YouTube. YouTube is amazing for so many reasons. I can look back on so many memories that I wouldn't otherwise have taken the time to film or edit, because let's be real, getting like the day-to-day, just getting through the day when you have kids, like the last thing that's on your mind, unless you're a YouTuber, in my opinion, is going to be going back and editing a vlog, or having your camera out all day. And in moments that most people would never have their camera out for, I don't have it out as much as I used to have it out, have my camera out all the time. And looking back on those is everything to me. Now that I'm in it and I'm considered like a YouTuber, I feel like my channel is doing pretty well. I don't obviously have like a viral like channel that's just like everyone knows who I am, but my channel is doing well enough to where there are people who do know who I am, and it's not always positive when your channel becomes, the more people that like know who you are, the more people talk about you, the more people judge your parenting, the way you parent, the more people are telling you that the way you do things is wrong. And when you have kids, the older that I get, the more I get into YouTube, the further along I go on this YouTube journey, the more I feel like, do I really want people criticizing every move that I make? Do I really want people criticizing my family? Because that's, by continuing to do YouTube, I'm continuing to, in a way, be okay with the criticism. And I struggle with that a lot. Not with the criticism, I struggle with the fact that I've made the choice to be doing YouTube, and I've made the choice to have my life out there. And so as long as I'm making that conscious choice to do this, that's going to be there. And I think that that's one of the things that's pulled me back a little bit. But at the end of the day, I love YouTube and I love this community and I love you guys, and it would be really strange and hard for me to just turn the camera off and never pick it up again. But I would be lying to say that that wasn't something that is hard about being a YouTuber, and especially with being a mom YouTuber, because mother shaming, mom shaming is so intense, and it's a whole different ball game to be a motherhood YouTuber. And I have so many moms ask me how to start a channel and how to have a channel like mine and how to be successful in YouTube, and my gut reaction every time is like, I don't know, it's just like, hey, like, if you feel like your life right now, the way that it is just, if you're happy and you love like how things are going right now, maybe like choose a different path. That sounds so bad because this is what I do, but that's always my initial reaction when people ask me that question. And my phone just died. Hold on. Okay. Ooh, this is crooked now. Got my phone charged so I can look at the questions again. So one of them was, have I ever dealt with PPD? And while I was very open about how I felt after having Skyla, after having Adeline, I felt like I didn't really deal with it very much at all. After having Reese, I felt like I wasn't really dealing with anything. I felt like I felt pretty normal, and I felt pretty good. And it wasn't until like recently I realized that I feel like the only thing that I've noticed about myself, and I don't know like if this is just from getting older or just from being a mom for longer and longer, you just get more, I don't even know what the word would be, but like, I know one of the questions they asked you is like, do you look forward to things as much as you always have. Like when you have an event coming up, one of their questions that they ask on the questionnaire is, do you look forward to things as much or more as you always have, or less than you always have? And one thing I will say is when I have a big event coming up, I used to be so, like, I would get so excited for big events coming up, like Disney for one. I love Disney. And like lately, I'm still excited about things coming up, definitely still very excited about things coming up, but it's like significantly less. It's harder for me to get excited about things. And it doesn't mean that I don't like enjoy it and have like such a great time, because I do, but I think like knowing, like in the back of my mind, like knowing like with 3 kids, how hard it's gonna be to make certain things happen, maybe that has led to, instead of looking forward to things with just like sheer ignorance as bliss anxiety, now when there's a big event coming up, even if it's Disney, in my head I'm like, oh, okay, this part's gonna be really hard, this part's gonna be really hard, where my brain used to never work that way. I used to just look forward to things with blind excitement. But I know that that's one of the questions that they ask, and I don't know if that has anything to do with my hormonal state or just being a mom of 3. Will I post a Christmas vlog or keep it private? So I'm going to end the vlog on this question. I'm not going to be posting a Christmas vlog, and there are like multiple reasons. One is I'm trying to be compliant with the new YouTube rules, where if your videos are even remotely appealing to like kids, like if a kid could want to, if like click on my video, see my thumbnail and the title and like want to click on it, it's like a whole different set of rules. Starting January 1st, a lot of the YouTube rules changed, and so I'm trying to keep my channel geared towards moms, which it's always meant to have been geared towards moms, but I feel like there are videos that I've done that definitely, especially like opening gifts on Christmas and things like that, that could definitely be appealing for a kid to want to watch, and that has never been the audience that I have wanted for my channel. And so in order to avoid like a gray area, unfortunately, it's gonna have to be very black and white with my videos, like very straightforward, like this video is for moms or just women or adults in general. And so that is one of the reasons why I'm not posting a Christmas vlog. It was very weird not filming on Christmas, but at the same time, it felt really nice just being in the moment with my family rather than having the camera out for that. And I definitely know that I could have found ways around like filming the gift opening portion, but I don't know. I just decided just to take that time with my family and just have that for us. And when there are events that I feel like would fall into that category, I'll probably be sharing those more over on Instagram stories and things like that rather than my channel, because I really want to be compliant, and I don't want my channel to be a gray area. Like I want it to specifically be, I'm not just trying to follow the rules because apparently it didn't, and that's why that's my timer. Because for some reason my comments got taken away, and so it's just, if you guys are unfamiliar with like the new YouTube changes that have been going down, all you have to do is search it on YouTube. You'll be able to find tons of videos on it. But in an effort to be compliant, I've had to make some changes as far as even like past videos I have made private. So a lot of people have been DMing me asking where a certain video is, and it's on private because I'm trying to make my channel compliant. So I feel like that was a heavy video. That was like a heavy update. But anyway, now you know, now you'll know why moving forward in my vlogs, there's boxes everywhere, and we're packing and downsizing and getting ready to hopefully close on a house. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.